Good morning. I hope everybody's doing good today. My name is Luann. My channel is Sheep Shenanigans Art. I started it a few weeks ago and I'm enjoying it. I'm thanking everybody that's been watching. I've got a few subscribers, so that's good. And I'm just having a really fun time. So I love to share any craft that I'm doing, fiber related. And thank you so much for clicking on the videos. Thank you so much for liking them, commenting, that kind of thing. So I do appreciate it. Um, I am down here in southern New Mexico. It is July. So usually July means monsoon season. So that's when we get our rains. And this year we got our rains the end of June before 4th of July. So it's been wonderful. I'm trying to think. It's been trying to rain every day the past week, I would say. It's humid. We welcome the moisture. We need the moisture, but it's still, gosh, upper 90s, hundreds throughout the day. So it's still pretty hot and it's a little muggy. So, but I hope it's great where you guys are. I know a lot of the country has really hot weather this year. Got storms going on in the Gulf, just lots of crazy things going on. But I thank you for joining me. Like I said, I'm Southern New Mexico. I retired a few months ago now. It's been a while, but I have some exciting news. I actually am going to start working next week, part-time, about 4 days a week, for a local nonprofit. I'll be a science educator doing outreach in the schools, where we'll be doing probably about 1 hour programs in the classroom. And then we'll be doing some field trips to a nature park. We'll also be doing schoolyard activities that are going to be a little bit longer. So I will be back in the schools, in the classroom in some sense, but I'll be doing what I kind of did with my full-time job that I retired from. Um, Subbing was interesting. I did it a couple months this last school year, and it was tiring. And I think this type of work is suited to me a little bit better. So I'm excited for the opportunity. And with that, I don't know if I will be doing videos as often. It might be once a month kind of thing. It just depends on the my schedule, and it depends on if I'm able to sit here in the house by myself, besides having the dogs, where I can do this quietly. So we'll see. We'll play it by ear. I also have some things in the work for the fall, possibly teaching some weaving classes. So stay tuned on that. Nothing's been confirmed, but I still want to be involved in some type of fiber teaching activity. So with that, I've been super busy since I haven't had any school's been out. I've had a lot of free time, been doing lots of activities. I wanted to share with you what I've accomplished so far. And Tour de Fleece, when did that start? The end of June. And we have another week and a half or so to go, less than that. And I've been pretty productive. I'm very happy with my progress. I have my stash over here. I don't know if you can see it. In fact, they're falling on the ground. I did a lot of coop work this year because I had fiber processed at the mill, and I'm still not done with this bag. So this is all coop worth. I think I have 5 skeins so far. So for those of you that knit sweaters, I'm assuming this is a good quantity to have to make a cardigan or a sweater or something large like that. But I probably can get a couple more skeins from what's left in the bag, which I plan to finish before the tour ends. And with just the coop worth, I have 1,027 yards, 2 ply, and it's probably, DK weight, sport weight, something like that. It's not thin, but it'll be a nice to knit with. And it's white, so I will probably end up dyeing it. I don't know what I want to do with that yet. I haven't even decided about the colors. And then I also spun, let's start with this one first. I was active or still am active in Camp Wooligan. It's a Tour de France spinning group online, and we did a fiber exchange. And I believe I shared with you the Corriedale last year that was kind of a pink color. So I spun the Corriedale and I applied it with an off-white, I believe it was Dorset fiber roving, and then I applied them together. So it's a really nice color. Feels pretty good. Not sure yet where this will end up. And let me move this. One of my skeins fell here. So I also had two bobbins already spun with singles that was more like this color, some variegated green. Both of these are, so one bobbin had this dark color, the other one had some lighter greens, and it's some roving I hand dyed myself. And so what I did is I ordered some gray Corriedale, and so I got one skein. They're probably 2 ounces of each color, so 4 ounce skeins. And this one is 208 yards. So this is one of the darker skein of the two. You can see the variegated. I think it's really pretty. And then I did the other bobbin had a little bit lighter greens, and I applied it with the same gray Corriedale. So I think they came out really good. And then the leftovers, because I used up all my gray Corriedale, I just I think I applied them together. So those are these. So yeah, let's see. So a total of yardage, let me get my glasses on here. 1,640 yards so far. I just took this one off, just plied it, took it off this morning. I need to wash it yet. So, like I said, I hope to get a couple more skeins of the Coopworth, probably from my bag that's left behind the chair. And hopefully then I can move on to another different fiber. But I have accomplished my goal of spinning every single day. Some days I am lucky enough to get two bobbins spun, maybe plied if I'm really good. But usually then the next day I'll apply and then start some more bobbins. So it's been really good. The flow's been good. I've been moving right along. But I have been sidetracked with other projects. One of the projects I have to blame Mary for. Mary, I worked with at the museum that I retired from. So, Mary, if you're watching, thank you for introducing me to wool applique with embroidery. And so, this is a project, let me put it up here, that I ordered from Primitive Gatherings. They're back east. And it was let me pull it out and pull the project out. Penny sheep. So they send you the wool, so the black wool, the white, you have to cut out all the little circles, some other colored wool for the inner circles, and then I have the back fabric. This is the back when I'm done. So they send you all of that. I had to go out and buy, of course, a needle, chenille needle, but I had to go out and get the pearl cotton that it called for. And so this is in my little bag here. So this is Valdani, I believe, pearl cotton. And it's just really, really scrumptious to embroider with. But she gave you the colors, so I was able to find the colors she suggested. So I needed that, and then of course the this stuff here to fuse everything together. This is Clover Wonder Fuse. So how I did this is I took this, traced on the circle pattern on here, and then I laid the white wool fabric underneath, and then I cut my circles out. I probably could have ironed it, put it all together, and then cut them out. It would have been easier. But first time doing this, so I wasn't sure how to do it. But first time working with this fusible stuff. So once you get the stickiness on the circles, then you have to get it all in place and then iron it down and very gently iron it so you don't hurt the wool. But I have to say, this wool is just, it's yummy, it's soft, it feels so good to work with. And these little pennies right here, blanket stitch. I keep wanting to call it the buttonhole, but I believe blanket stitch is the more appropriate term. So the inner, the centers, and the outside all blanket stitch. And then I did the legs and the head and the tail. You can't see it, but I blanket stitched that as well. So in the next couple days, I'm going to finish the circles, and then I will fuse it to the backing, iron, and then I'll do blanket stitch around the, well, I'll cut it to be this shape, and then I will blanket stitch it, and then I'm going to figure out, probably before I put the backing on, I want to put a little oh, what do you call it? Sleeve. There you go. Sleeve on the back to put a dowel so I can hang it, because that's what I want to do, is hang it. So this project has been super fun. I spent one morning doing most of this, and then in the last few evenings I've been doing some of the embroidery. But it's addicting. I love it. So I have lots of scrap wool laying around, and I'm going to be thinking about patterns. I got some books. I want to think about other things I can applique and then do some embroidery on them. So we shall see, but it's really been a fun new experience. So another craft that I'm taking on, which is taking time away from my spinning. I haven't even done any weaving on the loom with the rugs. Just been so many things, dabbling in all kinds of things. But this project has been what I've been working on the last few days. And before I started the project, I needed to get some bags made. So I wanted to show you a couple that I made. So this is called an easy project bag. I can put the link in the description. And I have to say a disclaimer. Those of you that watched my last video, I apologize. I apologize. When I was uploading it and editing it, had it all edited, I couldn't export it. It kept saying no memory. I don't know how many hours I worked on it, decided to just scrap it all. And I found another program, a video editor that I used, but I could not figure out how to put pictures like right here. I couldn't figure out how to do that. I don't know. This go round, I'm just going to keep it video, try to show you everything live. But I was kind of disappointed because I had so many pictures of the field trip for Ag in the Classroom, the conference, that I wanted to show you guys, but I was unable to upload it. So I do apologize. I didn't want to reshoot the whole thing, so I just went ahead and uploaded it like that without the added pictures. So I apologize with that, but I wanted to show you these live, and I will, like I said, I will put the YouTube link. It's so super easy. I'm not a sewer, but look at this. It's got the drawstring. There you go. Project bag. Probably took an hour. I don't even know. Once I got the pattern down, takes no time at all. So I made another pattern bag or project bag for another project I'm doing. So let me put these down. So I believe I showed you this the last time. Or did I? I was going to go to an embroidery class. I think this was after the last video. So I went to El Paso, Elizabeth, Kushi 915. I believe I mentioned her last time. This is what we made. Little heart, little embroidery, 3 stitches. So a lot of fun. And I have the pattern. Before I show you something else really quick, this is my project bag that I made. Look at that. Easy peasy. I got this fabric. My friend and I went to Deming, which is southwestern New Mexico, to the quilt fabric store, and we got some fabric. I was very good. Only about a few things. Bulk of it was this lovely sheep fabric. I love sheep. So I was able to do this bag. This was the first one for the project bag. This is about the size what she shows you in the video. I believe the fabric was 28 inches by 12, I think, and I used 28 by 14 for this one. And of course, drawstring. Look at that. Put your stuff in it. So holds everything really nice. But the pattern that we did with the heart is right here. So I liked the heart that I did. Not sure if I like how it turned out. But what I'm going to do is I went to Hobby Lobby to pick up some embroidery cloth. I traced the pattern. It looks black in the camera, but the colors I have chosen will be purple, coral color, and a gray color. So I'm not sure. The flowers are going to be purple. Probably the leaves around it, the petals around it, purple because I like purple. I don't know. I'm still debating on the color choices. So I may add other things, but this is going to be a pillow. So it should, once I get some time to do it, it shouldn't take a whole lot of time. But I'm excited because I was inspired by Elizabeth with her pattern that she created herself. And it's really pretty. So excited for this new project, but I haven't really, this is as far as I got, traced it on there and did a little bit one day. And then I have put it aside because the wool applique is taking my time right now. That's what I'm really, really interested in. Let me get me a little drink here. So the other thing I'm going to be doing is I ordered some landscape dies. I ordered a kit. I had ordered some individual ones, but I ordered this kit, landscape sampler, and this is the desert kit. Let me see if I can show you. Oh, good. Oh, this is awesome. It shows all the different shades. I lost mine, so I'm glad I have that. But they come, the sample kits, I want to say 2 ounces, 20 grams. Sorry, 20 grams. It's a good size sample. I think the kits are about $37. Sweater Sisters, I believe. I can put the link in my description. I used to get them from a place on Etsy, but can't find her. Shop is closed. These dyes come from Australia, and so I'm very excited to find Sweater Sisters. I can't remember where she's from. I want to say Idaho or someplace. Anyway, they come in these little 20 grams. And what I do is I like to dye roving and make braids with at least 3 of the colors. And the desert colorway, just look at that. Purple, blues, this coral's really pretty. So I am excited. I probably won't dye until after the Tour de Fleece is over, just because I don't have that much time. And then now that I'm going to be working again, I will not have as much time to do the dyeing. So we shall see about that. Those are the projects that I'm working on right now. I got my wheels behind me. Have the Wyatt Saxony that I've been doing my singles on. I also have a Lendrum. It's in the patio there that I've been doing singles on. And then this is my King Bee Spinolution. Does all my plying. I just won't ply on anything else. 8-ounce bobbin. It works really good. So those are the spinning fleet that I'm using for this Tour de Fleece. So with that, I'm going to take a quick little break, and then I'm going to come back on with some future projects, what I'm going to do. I may throw a video in here of me doing some of the wool applique work. What I wanted to also tell you, and I'll put it in the description box, the pearl cotton is called the Valdoni Pearl Cotton I got from Hattie and Della, and I believe they're an online shop in Idaho. So I got the fusible paper from them as well as the pearl cotton. I just wanted to throw that out there. Okay. So yeah, let me get my stuff out and let me do a little video. You guys can watch me do a little embroidery. All right. So I think I'm going to wrap up this episode. I wanted to share a couple things. I'm looking at my computer here. So I wanted to share at the Las Cruces Brannigan Cultural Center this Saturday, July 13th from 10 a.m. to noon. There's going to be an exhibit workshop about weaving and pottery in the Zuni tradition with artist Leon Nastasio. And I wanted to share that. I'm going to go, I'll be attending because I think it'll be a really neat program, free program. And I can share what I learn, but I do enjoy going to anything like that. And it's exciting that this person's coming to the Las Cruces Brannigan Cultural Center to talk about their craft, their culture, because I find it fascinating, all the different traditions in each culture and what their techniques are. I like to learn. So I will be going to that. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else going on. It's July, so we don't have a lot of fiber things going on in the month of July or August. I know the State Fair, New Mexico State Fair up in Albuquerque, New Mexico, that is in September. And the guild I'm with, the Las Arañas Spinners and Weaving Guild, um, they do a sheep to shawl every day where they do, you volunteer and do a demo. You can either spin, you can card wool, you can show dyeing, you can do weaving, you can do any of the process. And it's usually, I can't remember what the shifts are, 2 to 3 hours, something like that. I've gone a few times. I don't know if I'll go this year. It's a bit of a road trip to go, and we have a lot of rescue dogs, so it's kind of hard to get away, especially for an overnight trip because we need to get a dog sitter. But that'll be coming up, so stay tuned. I'm not sure if I will attend that. And then there's another thing going on in October. There's a fiber art guild group that I'm with in Silver City, New Mexico. They typically have a fiber sale every year, and I need to see if I want to partake in that. I think it's on the weekend, so won't have to take off any work or anything, but we'll see. I need to figure that out because, by the time you drive up there, get a motel, I like to go just to talk with other artists, talk with the public. It's really not an event to make money because by the time you sell, yarn, weavings, whatever, pays for your room. So there's really nothing like that, but it's just more of a good time. Meet lots of neat people. So we'll see. That's something that I may or may not do. I don't know yet, but those are some of the fiber activities that are going on right now. So I think that's about it in this what's going on in the next few months here in New Mexico. So I believe the Wool Festival in Santa Fe, first weekend of October. And there again, I don't know if I'm going to go this year. It's been the same weekend. So they have a balloon fiesta in Albuquerque every October. I don't know when it starts. It's usually 2 weekends and then the week between. And the Wool Festival is usually hits one of the weekends. And I don't know about motels. Santa Fe is expensive. So prices they go way up when there's events. So I don't know and I don't know if I need fiber anymore. I can get everything I need online. So I don't know if I even need to go to the Wool Festival, but we shall see. Who knows? So I think that is it. Like I said, I should put that video of the embroidery. If you haven't seen it, I'll either put it before this or at the end of my little closeout here. Thank you for joining. I'm hoping you are liking the videos. And again, comment, like, subscribe. I will put my email in the description or here at the end of the video. If you guys have any questions, you can email me. But I'm here to share what I'm doing. If you would like to share, if you're doing wool applique, I would love to see pictures because I think it's another fascinating thing. So in the future videos that I see coming up, getting this project done, I need to get some rugs off this loom that I had warped, and I just got going. The last video I showed a little clip of me weaving. I have my tapestry loom sitting over here, and I need to get back to that. So I've had this piece on there forever, and I need to get down there and just weave every day. Like I'm doing the spinning every day. I need to stop spinning and do some tapestry weaving. So I will show you that at a later date. All right. Well, I hope everybody's doing good, keeping cool with this weather. If you're dry, I hope you guys are getting rain. Um, I hope you guys aren't getting too much rain. I do have to say prayers for Rio Doso, New Mexico. Fires, what, a couple weeks ago. Now they're getting flooding, tremendous flooding. So, yeah, lots of bad things happening. So hopefully the rains can pass over there and they can get back to rebuilding and getting back to normal. It would be nice to go take a drive and go shopping over there, but with all the monsoons and the afternoon thunderstorms, they have areas blocked off. You can't even get there because of all the flooding down the main drag. So really sad. So anyway, you guys enjoy your July. Finish strong in the Tour de Fleece. I will give you my totals in the next video. Probably be sometime in August, I'm assuming, unless I get some free time the end of July before I shoot another video. And I'll let you guys know how the new job is going. So I'm super excited. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So until next time, thank you so much for watching and stay cool. Be safe. Bye bye.